There we go. Here we are. Good morning. Good morning, friends. We are working on one of the most beautiful homes in Zanesville, I think. Personally, I think it's beautiful. And we have been all day yesterday and a good bit of this morning. And I thought I would show you at least the progress we made so far. And then that way the video doesn't get too long because there's a lot to see. So I know a lot of you love to watch all of our decorating jobs and things that we're doing. And so I wanted to take a minute and share this one with you guys. So my name is Tammy Neff and you are on my page called Tammy Loves. And I'm just about to show you something that I really love today. So hang on a minute. Let me, here it is. Let me flip the phone around. Got Angie working over here. Okay, so we're going to go up over the cabinets. Let me go around this island. This island's big. Hang on a minute. Okay, so we didn't change a whole lot up here. She's always had it like this, but what we did was just add the glittered berries and everything lights up. Like on the two candles light up and then she's got stuff laying. And then we added that little bit of green glitter. I put her deer here and yes, the fridge does open. There's just enough room for that to open. And then she had some apothecary jars up high and we moved a couple of them around, added her little candy tree that lights up, and I'm in love with that snowflake. Check out that snowflake, guys. Isn't that pretty? All right, and then we cut a wreath and kind of almost C-clamped it to that shelf, kind of like that, and shoved it onto the shelf. We were having a hard time figuring out what to do with this little shelf. Nothing can hang down because she has shutters that close on all of her windows and she closes them at night. So we just, I don't know, we were struggling. It's not very deep. It's just something that they added on. But we wanted those candied trees in the kitchen. So that's what we did. And then all of these globes light up, all of these mercury glass globes, and we use some candle, the clear glass candlestick holders that also light up. They have rhinestones on them for lifts for the domes to get them up. And then that's her little dog, is it Bridget? Brittany. Bridget, it was Bridget. Okay, that's her little dog, Bridget, and we put a Christmas bow on her. It's not really her little dog. It's a stuffed dog like her dog. And then the gingerbread house lights up. Of course, we had the dog turn to be licking the house, and then we decided that probably wasn't the best idea, but it was funny at the time. And then she got this sled at our shop, and it just fits perfectly up here above her cabinets. So we put the sled with some presents. And I know it's very symmetrical. I'm not typically symmetrical, but that really worked. So we did it. And then the joy lights up as well. So everything is so pretty in the kitchen in the evening. I posted pictures of it, you guys, but I thought I'd show you in the daylight so you could see what you were really looking at. So that's over her cabinets. And then over here, she had a lot of the frosted fruit. And so we put the frosted fruit on this shelf that lights up. And then she had all of her, oh, what's the glass called? Milk glass. She had all of her milk glass displayed up here. So we just added the frosted fruits to that, pulled a wreath off of a door and hung that with, and then this little stand up it actually stands, but we hung it because we needed something long and skinny. And then we have another long and skinny sign here. And then she uses this for shoes and dishes and stuff like that. So we just decorated the top couple of shelves just to make it a little bit cute. So we put some of her fun things out here. Oh, and it's a little bit fancy for here, but it's okay. It lights up and it's the only thing that lit up out here. So we did that. But look, we put little snowballs in the mice's hands. Mice's? That's not a word. And then we just strung some bells over top of the Home Sweet Home sign. Out here we did just a little shelf. We added some stuff to, oh, and then the island on the kitchen. Of course, we're still working here. So we used this big runner that she got at the shop and just did the candlesticks and trees, her little player piano, and then this little section here. You can't really tell with our coats and stuff, but anyway, it looks very pretty. Now this was like a masterpiece. I'm the most proud of this probably so far. I don't know, I like it all really. But this room turned out really, really, really pretty. We kind of just, she started, had a little bit done with the reds, and we left that. And it moved into the churches that she picked up at our store a couple of years ago, I believe. And they just fit up there so nicely. And then she has all of her pewter dishes. And so we Christmased this up a little bit. Of course, again, everything lights up for the most part. Not everything, but there's lots of things that light up. And I'm in love with these little tiny pine cones. I'm going to go find some. Julie, we need some of these for our little ornaments that we make too. So I'm on a mission to find those for sure. So we lifted, I've got to get some poster putty stuff to hold some of this stuff on, but we put one of the cups up on this little stand, and then we turned this glass upside down. Whoops, it's got a candle in there. Hang on a minute. Just to give you a little tip, turn that upside down, it will light up, and then we need to get some poster putty and stick the glass up there, which will give us a lift. But yeah, it'll fit on there just fine. We had them sitting there all day, but I was just a little nervous about it, so we took them off before we left last night, and I'll be putting those back on as well. So it's just a bunch of frosty goodness, isn't it? Oh, this tree needs turned this way. You got turned a little bit. Okay, yep, gotta have it just right. So then her sconces that she had, we just added little wreaths to the bottoms and then put, made bows. Angie made a couple bows, and then we stuck the wreath up there. We took her picture down. And you guys, again tonight, or today, I'm not seeing comments. I'm just seeing I've got Kim and my mom and Ann. Hi, girls. Hey, friends. But I can't see if you guys are saying anything. So sometimes I have to comment. I'll just say hi and see if maybe that'll start the comments so I can see them. Maybe not. But if not, I'll answer it if you guys have any questions. But so we tied a bunch of bulbs off of each swoop. We could have done this up even more, but there's enough going on. So we just kept it simple, put a bow. We did do a double bow. We did a bow on the front and on the back side, and then the snowflake in the middle. And then turned the table so that, you know, every chair would open and there would be plenty of room. And then I did the wreaths this morning. We just found a bag of these wreaths, which I love, and so I tied that onto the back of the chairs. And then the Winter Wonderland on the table is the faux fur mat. We started with that, and then added the little critters. There's a squirrel and some polar bears, and then the deer, and this is just a candle ring that we snipped and put around his neck. And then we found some mason jars out in her garage that had twine wrapped, so we brought those in just to kind of break up some of the white and add a little earthy element to it. She had these big, tall, silver things. I don't even know what they are, but they're just beautiful. And so we put them up, we stacked one up to get it to where the heights were different. See how they're staggered a little bit? This one's just a little bit higher. And then found a frosty birdhouse we put back there. She doesn't use this room, so we really just used it as a display area. But she could totally just take the stuff away from the edges and still have room to eat if she needed it. This stand is actually separate from the table, but we stacked them to give her some height in this room and also to make room for us to turn the table back in differently than she had it. So we dressed up the little stand that she just had books and papers on, and dressed it all up, and then we put some of those pearls and put this deer. That deer, let me tell you, he's fuzzy and he feels like mink. I'm not kidding, he's beautiful. Let's see. Oh, and then the little elf. A lot of these things were from our shop, but we stuck the little elf in with her house plants and put a snowball in his hand, so he's adorable. And then, oh yes, I showed you this heater yesterday in a picture. I'm sorry, we've got some stuff out here. This is a heater. It's not just a lantern, and now the candle lights up, and then it's a Duraflame heater. You girls that have like a cold basement, you want to put a little heater in there. It's got a little remote control. We just laid a wreath on top of it. Got a little remote control. I think that's awesome. That was a QVC, right? Yep, QVC. So that was really cool. We just thought it was a lantern. We didn't even realize it was a heater. And because she kind of laughed when we wanted to put it in her decor. We're like, we just thought it was pretty. So, okay, then in this little sitting area, I'm gonna move Rita's dog bowl here. She's got the dog bowl in the way. Okay. All right, so this little sitting area you can see is right from the kitchen. And so we made this all golds because her chairs were gold. Her chairs had gold in it. And then this beautiful Victorian picture. We thought that was so pretty. So we did a lot of gold on her mantle. We just hung some gold glittered wreaths over her sconces to bring kind of that rosy color down. And then these little houses are just piled here to hide all of the cords for the lights and branches and things on the mantle. So again, it lights up really, really pretty. And I put the red birds on this morning thinking that when they light up, they might go a little more mauve-y burgundy than the red, but it didn't hurt to have a little pop of color in there. So I think those just added to it. Then we added some sticks to her urn that had some gold. Of course, they light up as well. And then her angel. What a perfect spot for her angel. So, oh, and now I didn't put that deer down there, did you?
I did. It came from the
You found it. Oh, yeah, I like it, though. I like it a lot. I'm just stick him over here just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I missed one. She has stuff in the garage, in the bedroom, in the closets. We've been finding... Oh, I'm not allowed to tell. Okay. Well, she shushed me. We had a lot of stuff to find. So, yeah, it's been fun. Okay, now let me flip you. I'm not taking you in the living room yet because we're not done. We're just getting started in there. So we did this. We just added a few things to her shelf that she already had, and she kind of had that turquoisey feel going on here. So this urn was over where we put some trees. We're kind of trying to keep things out that she had, but yet adding Christmas in. And so, oh, and this tree is really awesome. And these trees, these were from QVC. She's got gold and the silver. Let me see if I can flip it on. But look how the glitter goes, you guys. I'm gonna order one of these. Isn't that the cutest thing? And the glitter just rolls and rolls. So, so pretty. Anyway, I love that. She's got that in silver and gold. Oh, and that goes on a timer, I think. Okay, whoops. Oh, and this is her nightlight. Oh, she unplugged her nightlight. Okay, I'll leave that. All right, let's see here. What else? Just so cute. Isn't that Christmas things nice? And then her little dogs are here with their lantern. And there's Rita. Hi, girl. Let's see. Oh, and I mean, we even went out into the bathroom with a sleigh. Like, look how pretty. It really is her bathroom. You can see. It's so, so pretty. So anyway, yes, we're still working with some of that stuff, trying to get it all out, but that gives you guys a great idea of what we've been doing. And I'll be back this afternoon. I've got to leave. I've got to leave and go to Hobby Lobby where we've been doing her tree, but she doesn't have any hooks, so we've got to go get some hooks. And she's got a spinning tree, and so we need one of those on-off foot extension cords. So I'm gonna run and get some things, and Angie's gonna keep going, and we should finish sometime this afternoon, and I'll do a live with the rest of this place because it's a stunner for sure. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you a little bit later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.